Hi, um, I hope you are having a great day, and I want to take this opportunity to thank all of you for subscribing to my channel and showing keen interest in following me in Project Parivartan. You have really motivated me, and I promise that I won't let you guys down, and you will definitely see Parivartan in yourself, in the way you feel about yourself, in the way you think, in the way you act. I'm pretty certain that you will be very happy and you will not regret hitting the subscribe button to this channel. I just thought that let me talk to you for 5 minutes, because there were so many questions which people were asking me on my YouTube and on my Insta, and I thought that I'll answer most of your questions here. You have doubts on the timing, on the equipments which you'll require. There are so many things, so many questions which might be bothering you, or which might just be lingering in your mind. So I just noted the top 6 questions which I have received through various channels where I've been interacting with you. And if you have any other question, yes, you can always write on in comment box of any of my videos on YouTube, as well as you can DM me on my Insta handle. So question number 1 was, when should I work out? So for me, the best timing for workout is early in the morning, because once you start your day, you get entangled in your daily activities, in preparing food, in going to office, taking care of your kids, taking care of your parents. In the evening, sometimes you have to go out, as the lockdown is now lifted. The best way is to give yourself good 45 minutes to 1 hour before you start your day. So the best time for me is in the morning. But if you guys have some other priorities in the morning, you can work out anytime during the day. But if you are not going to do it in the morning, just keep a note that have at least 2.5 to 3 hours gap between any meal you have, any food you have, and your workout time. And after you have workout, at least wait for 30 minutes before you have your next meal. So if you are doing it in the morning, maybe you can just have 4 to 5 raisins, or a date, a couple of dates, or a couple of badam, and you can start your workout. So yeah, for me, timing is not important. Taking time out is important. So take time out for this practice. I hope I've answered your question here. The second question was, what time will the workouts happen, and what time you guys should be ready for the workout. So very important, this is not going to be a live stream. These are going to be, so I have recorded my videos, I have recorded my practice videos. I'm recording with my sister, I'm recording with few other people so that you get to see me also practicing, you get to see me practicing with somebody, so that I am able to give instructions better when I am looking at somebody else's body and instructing. Leg should be in this angle, your hand should be in this angle, you should be breathing at this point of time. So it's a combination of videos. But as I said, as these are not live streams, these will be uploaded at midnight every day, and you can choose your time when you want to work out. So there might be people who are working in night shifts, you can choose to do it in the evening. There might be people who want to do it in the morning. Some people are comfortable to do it before they go to sleep. So choose your time, but try to be consistent with your time, because your body gets trained to do the workout at a particular time. So try to be as much consistent as you can when you are planning your workout timings. One more thing which you can do is, many a times you need a push. Okay, so there are people who say, I can't wake up in the morning, I can't get out of the bed. So try to pair up, try to form a small group of 4 or 5 motivated people. So you push each other every day. Sometimes I push you, sometimes you push me, and once you do it for 30-40 days, I am certain then you won't need an alarm also to get up. It's just the first 3-4 weeks where you might need the push. I'm sure you will be enjoying your transformation. At any point of time when you see, okay, मेरा पैंट अभी थोड़ा लूज हो रहा है, I don't need to wear that belt, or the whole of my belt has improved. All those things will motivate you for better progress as days as it progresses, right? One more question which had come up is, yeah, people were saying that I am diabetic, I have a high blood pressure, I have cardiac issues, I have just had my surgery where some plates were inserted and all that. Let me remind you that this is a beginner's course. So honestly, I don't see a challenge here. But as I'm not looking at you personally, this will be offline sessions. I will say that you follow me, you try to follow my instructions wherever you feel that it's bothering you, wherever you feel anxious. Just take precaution. You can just talk to your doctor, your consultant, your physiotherapist, and just get their guidance once before starting. But yes, this is we are not going to get into a headstand or handstand or some really weightlifting exercises. It's going to be body weight and it's going to be breathing. So I don't think so it's going to be too stressful, but don't underestimate yoga. I am pretty certain a beginner version also is going to sweat you out. I'm certain it's going to sweat you out. So if you have any chronic diseases, chronic cardiac, better to consult with your physio or your doctor once before you start. I got a question that people were saying that most of my videos, or in fact all of my videos, are going to be in English, and understanding instructions become easy because you see what I'm doing, so you can just follow me when you are doing. But some people were saying I'm not understanding certain terms which you are using. I use the term of quadriceps, heel, scapula. So what I thought is that for people who don't know the concepts, or people who don't are not comfortable with English, I'll be releasing one video maybe tomorrow where I'll just explain the basic body anatomy. So when I say scapula, what do I mean? When I say quads, what do I mean? When I say hamstring, what do I mean? So that you can just go through that video as much as you can, so that you might understand what I am trying to say when I am doing that. Most of the times I am also pointing at, so when I say activate your core, I'll be doing this. When I say activate your quads, I'll be doing this. But then still, if you want, you can revisit that video. I might post it in a couple of days before the project for sure, and you might get to revise it, and that might help you. Maybe it might help you. Yeah, this was the question which many people ask, which is what all will be covered. Okay, so as I have mentioned in my promo video, it's based on 4 main things: strength, flexibility. Strength and flexibility will be taken care by my yoga based workout schedules. But apart from yoga, we will every Sunday's video, because you need to have at least 1 day break in week in exercise. So every Sunday a video will be released around some diet suggestions and some lifestyle suggestions. In lifestyle, we'll be talking about time management, we'll talk about stress management, we'll talk about priority setting, we'll talk about being happy, we'll talk about how do I get time to nurture my hobbies when I'm so much busy. I'll be sharing my experiences which you can imbibe in your day-to-day working. So it's a holistic sort of a project. For me, fitness is not about a 6-pack ab, it is not about a 21-inch bicep. It is about being extremely fresh and happy when you go to sleep. It's about enjoying your life. That is fitness for me. Mental fitness and physical fitness have to have equal weightage when it comes to saying that you are leading a fit life. Okay, so it will cover not only your physical and bodily exercises, it will cover your mental exercises, things which make you happy. So it will be a holistic thing, and you guys definitely can always give me suggestions on what more you want me to cover. I can always tweak my project in between if you want. If I see a lot of you asking for a similar thing which I am not covering, so just be open, just talk to me, engage, because at the end of the day, this is for you. As you know that there are no fees for this project, so I am doing this to spread awareness. So help me in doing it the right way. If you have any suggestions, please talk to me. And one last question what I had was, what all do I need to purchase, what all investments I need to make. So the only investment which you need to make is time. You need to take out time for yourself. You need to commit for the project. This project is for you, it is not for me. You need to commit for your project. You need to commit for the time. If you have a yoga mat, well and good. If you don't have a yoga mat, I am okay. Even if you have a blanket, chaddar जिसको हम बोलते हैं, you can fold that chaddar, make it thick in such a manner that you are not sleeping on it. Don't use a very soft blanket so that when you are doing Surya Namaskar you are sleeping. The whole purpose of yoga mat is that you get a good strong base. So if you have if you want to exercise outside your house on plain sand, I don't mind. If you want to buy a very nominal 3, 4, 500 bucks ka yoga mat, I don't have a problem. I don't want you to go do anything out of the way and which is going to bother you in terms of purchasing anything. I don't need anything. I need time from you. I need a small space in your house or outside your house where you can look at your mobile screen, where you can open your laptop, have your earphones on, or maybe just play the video in full volume and follow me. That is the only requirement. Don't stress out on having good shoes, having great clothes. Have clothes, you can wear your dry fits or you can wear normal cotton shirts, cotton pants, because believe me, if you do this properly, you are just going to sweat out. And then the more you sweat, because you are going to breathe in and out and your breathing is going to burn your calories and you might sweat a lot. So yeah, that's the only thing. Second very important thing is when you are working out, because you will be basing our whole practice on Ashtanga Vinyasa style of yoga. As my teacher tells me, no fans, no windows open. You need to sweat, because if you have your fans on, unless you generate the required heat in your body, you won't be able to progress in yoga. You won't be able to do advanced asanas. Your body has to be warmed up. So no fan, no AC, no windows open, and no drinking of water in between. Okay, so you have to do this non-stop. And I'm pretty certain it might be a bit hard for you for the first maybe couple of weeks or so, because many a times people are used to having your fans on, having to drink water in between. But in couple of weeks you will be sorted. If you are cramping up when you are doing yoga, maybe you might drink a couple of you might have little bit of water, but that too, aim that you in 2 to 3 weeks you completely practice and completely get rid of water in between your yoga sessions. So these are the top 6 questions which I had got. If you have more questions, you can always ping on my yoga channel, or the better way is to DM me on RDPHADKE RD Phadke on my Instagram. You can also ping me on my Facebook. You can search for Rajesh Phadke on my Facebook. You can DM me on Facebook Messenger also. I'll be happy to solve your questions and queries as I get time. And yeah, I'm extremely excited, extremely looking forward for 10/10. We are only 3 days away. That was the reason I thought, let me put this today itself, so you get time to go through this video and get mentally prepared. Everything is here. Once you are set here, the body follows. So commit yourself, and I hope that all of you do this religiously for the entire tenure, and I'll be the happiest person if you feel that you have progressed in life, you have changed in life, you have adopted a fit and healthy lifestyle. I'll be the happiest person on earth. And motivate me by sending your pictures, sending your improvements, sending positive comments, sending constructive criticism. I'm open to constructive criticism. If you think something is not working, shout it out, let me know. I'll try to change midway, no problem, but just keep the communication going on. That will help me to assess whether I'm achieving the objective for which I've started this channel. Okay, so great, see you, thank you once again, and let's do your parivartan. Ping me and be there on 10/10. Ciao, see you, bye bye.